from experience, there are certain areas of technology that are very, very narrow, and biotechnology is just extraordinarily difficult because you may have wonderful patents, they're still not going to work. So biotechnologies, I think you need to put in a completely separate group, and the way biotechnology companies are financed is also different on the stock market. They tend to be cash, they tend to be dealing on basically FDA approvals will drive the values. So I think biotech is its own world, you need to do completely separately, and even, I think you probably even need specialist advice within that, and then it's very narrow within its sector. So biotech has its own dynamics, which are very different. I suppose if you think as a value investor, we're dealing with the problem that we can't value patents specifically very well by our margin of safety of trying to look at the balance sheet and say, well, they've got 200 million of cash, and we don't know that those patents are going to be worth a huge amount, but if we're not paying anything for them and they're very highly ranked by all their competitors, probably we're going to be all right. So we use the really very old-fashioned margin of safety type approach that if we buy a building for the price of the land, it doesn't matter, it's only got one tenant, it's 10% occupied or is unoccupied, we're still giving the building for free. And that's what we're aiming for. That happens quite rarely in the portfolio. We picked up one or two of those in last half of last year when everything, but that doesn't happen every day of the week. But in a sense, it's the value investing side of the equation that gives us the protection, and we feel we're getting an asset other people can't see for free. Why are we getting that for free or nearly free or a significant discount? Is because most people don't have the comfort there's an asset there at all. Whereas probably you might not have that mispricings in the property world where people would say, fine, there's a 30-40% discount to NAV, but we know that building's owned there and the building's not going to go away. So does that answer the question? And again, we want to get away from this. We don't put a specific dollar value on patents. It's the combination of being able to see an asset that we think not everybody else can see as clearly, having confidence that it's worth something vis-a-vis its competitors, and then the value investing element of trying to effectively get that at a discount or a significant discount to what it might be worth, and sometimes for free. Well, it doesn't happen very often, but once or twice. We effectively managed to buy companies at their hard book value. Now, for a technology company with its patents not on its balance sheet, its hard book value will often be its cash and its buildings.